Okay, so my name is Jenna. I'm from City College.
My name's Tyrone.
I'm Justin, also from City College.
So we're just pretty much going to start you off where we started. Brainstorming. We started off just thinking about how music made us felt, what came to mind, and also HBNV beats. But we had seen this beer ad, and it was just I love beer, and then they had a picture of beer plus something equals something. So we did that. Laptop plus headphones equals sound. Laptop plus headphone plus dad equals, DJ dad, etc. Which also led to just trying to do catchy slogans and ideas. They were all crappy. Expose the intuition, give music sound, give sound music. Then we led to another phrase.
This was actually supposed to be a print ad. The idea was we have a user of the NV Beats, right? He's listening to beats, and the idea was actually Dre is in the background, actually producing the sound into the headphones that he's listening to. Essentially, we didn't use this, but that was the idea. That was the idea of the sketch.
That was one of the first that came off of all the brainstorming stuff that Jenna said. That so this is initially where we started, and from there, he went directly into that first sketch that he said, and I said, and that picture of the one guy, the user, gave me I liked that one sketch that he had, so I quickly drew this. And then Jenna quickly came up with a slogan, and everything that we it seemed like as we were working together, it was really cool. We had a really good group because we were able to work off of each other fairly quickly at first, so it was good. And then the next slide was
the next slide was basically taking what he just drew, and this was another sketch of a user basically using the laptop. He's on the headphones, and there's a concert going on inside of the ears, and these waves represent I guess the waves of the sound that was coming out of the headphones at the at the time. So that's what we decided to take this concept and roll with it at the time. This is what we did at the time, and it was
as you guys can see, the Find You in a DJ kind of doesn't really represent our visual.
Plus it kind of limited.
That's where we started.
Well, actually, it was the Find You in a DJ kind of limited the people we could market it to. We wanted to broaden that up a little bit. So, but as off of that concept, this is the creative process.
That happened.
This is where we
realized that after.
Trying to play with the visuals, which led to stage one, Find You in a DJ, adding the graphics. But again, the copy and the visual, we thought it didn't conceptually work out for us what we were trying to say in the visual.
And this is basically taking it one step further. This was the same kind of the same concept built off the last thing. We just improved the visual a little bit, and it was bringing music to life. Again, I mean we love the visual and stuff, but it didn't really drive home what the machine does.
And the different colors to us were supposed to separate the genres of music. So the red represented hip hop and rap, the purple represented R&B, and the green, I don't know if you can see the X and the little skeleton, represented rock and roll. But we wasn't satisfied again with that idea.
Again, the actually, if you go back, I'll touch on that one real quick. We were trying to work off of this because we wanted to have photos of different artists coming out of the ears and all that stuff, and we're trying to work with it really good. And at this point, we were pretty halfway through our creative stage, which was until we were all right, the DJ thing doesn't work, and then we're well, we'll just change the slogan. So we tried to change the slogan, and it still didn't click.
Yeah, mind you, this was yesterday. This was 0 hour, so we basically had to start from scratch.
Yeah,
nothing.
That wasn't fun to throw everything out the window at 1:30 in the afternoon to start from scratch. Which I must add, before we go on, we hit a block, and he tells me go for a walk, and I almost get hit by a taxi. So that was don't take his advice, I swear. No, just joking.
So then that led to our next idea, which was bring the studio home. And from here, this was just one of the ideas. It was just too many crazy ideas, and it was just supposed to represent the actual studio, the instruments that you would need, and in here, obviously, which led to our original idea, which is HBNV, free the sound. And we pretty much chose this idea because we thought it differentiated our brand from any other product. Everything else we did, we thought we could actually just put in Sony or Apple and it would just represent a laptop playing music. But free the sound, HBNV, the headphones, the quality of the music, tries just all wrapped up there.
So this is I'm sorry. So basically, this is a rough sketch of the overall idea of Free the Sound. The idea was to have a band or a group inside of this glass box, okay, and then like they're playing, but you can't really hear them. It's like muffled. It kind of representing compressed sound, like compressed audio, which is what we all listen to nowadays, which is MP3s, things of that nature. So representing that, and then like the next panel is you see them breaking free from that glass box, and freeing their sound, so you can actually hear them now clearly, and it represents. You can get the full, representation of what they're doing, or you can get what the music, the way the artist intended it, rather. So that was the idea behind that. This was for I believe a TV spot, whereas like unlike the print ad where everything is still, you actually see them moving inside of there. And it's basically like the same concept as the print ad, but only there's movement this time. So you see them moving and playing, and it's like they're breaking free. All right, well, you can go to the next one. It's like they're breaking free. Mind you, this is all like preliminary rough sketch stuff. Just like we be like trying to drive the idea home. Go to the next one. And then at the end of the ad against again for the TV spot, it's like they're playing live at a show, and you can hear everything. You see the glass shattered on the floor, things of that nature.
Watching this concert or performance on the laptop.
Yeah, the overall concept was everything that you see in the beginning, it will eventually be what you're watching on the laptop. So once this all happens, it's going to pan out. It'll be looking over possibly the shoulder somewhat, and then as the glass shatters because they're compressed, and then at the end does like a full the typical ending of a commercial. It does full 360 with the voiceover of the guy that does the HP voiceovers, explains a little bit of the headlines on the HP product, and that would be our TV, which is very similar to our digital.
That's pretty much.
Yeah, that would be the end spinning it around.
Supposed to end. Pretty much just the fact that the laptop will show up, and as the camera zooms out, and it'll just do a vertical spin and end up showing the laptop and the headphones together.
This one was for a Billboard, possible Billboard spot, where you see another artist in this glass box, and it's like they're trying to get out, and it's like free the sound, and it's like a large picture of the NV Beats machine there. I guess we decided to do that like that. So, you someone driving down the highway, they can see the actual product, but they can also see the image of the artist and, kind of get what we're trying to say, here with this product.
So for the digital billboard, we're trying to keep the same idea, but it'll be a little different since there'll be no sound. You guys would see a picture of a whole bunch of different genres of artists all like clumped up together. So, I'm in this personal space and they're all trying to perform, and you would see the cracking of the glass happening, and pretty much you'll see the glass shatter, and again, it'll zoom out and just go back into being the laptop and the headphones. So that would be in Times Square.
So similar to the TV spot. Like the TV could be like this one. We came up with that idea of a bunch together because with the TV we decided like, all right, we wanted to focus on the main concept of music in the core of it. So we got to hit all genres of music. So we thought with the TV you could have multiple different artists resembling all different genres. So with that, and multiple different ads, one ad could be Beyonce, one ad could be a rock band, etc. And with the Billboard, since it's going to be played over and over, we came up with a cool idea of having them all together in one. So it's kind of like, why are they all together? And more of an eye catcher, I guess, because you're not sitting there watching it, you're walking by.